So those of you who are joining us who aren't here today or who aren't out here with us, we just had our third card rally at the Stratford County Jail. And we had probably at least 70 cars out here. So now we're at the courthouse. We're going to have 3 speakers. Sorry, I'm a little new to Zoom. So we're going to have 3 speakers over Zoom. So a lot of the people who are at the rally are tuning in, and then also people from elsewhere. Make sure that all the speakers are in. Yes, looks like we've got everybody now. So our first speaker is going to be State Representative Renny Cushing, Hampton. He's a lifelong fighter for social justice and victims' rights activist. He was the state's leading advocate for the successful repeal of the death penalty last year. The Southern Center for Human Rights awarded him its Equal Justice Award. So thank you so much, Representative Cushing, for being with us. And if you want to add anything to that, you're welcome to.
Hello. Hello?
Hello. Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm sorry I missed this. So what are we supposed to be doing now?
So you're our first speaker.
Okay.
Yeah. So whenever you're ready.
Well, you know, as I'm going to just start speaking. And as I was thinking as I drove over here 2 weeks ago, that the last time I had been here, I was with a lot of people who had been part of the march that has been taking place the past 2 years from federal courthouses to here to stand in solidarity and to protest the existence of an ICE detention center here in New Hampshire where people get rounded up from Maine, Vermont, and this state who are here trying to pursue their own dreams and are held in custody here in Stratford County, and how different things were going to be. But I also have a memory that gets triggered every time I come here of 4 decades ago when myself and a couple of my friends with whom I had been engaged in corporate crime fighting and acts of civil resistance ended up spending 3 weeks inside the Stratford County Jail. And being outside, I looked into their building and I still get triggered memories of what it's like to be held incapacitated. I think it's really important that we come here and we not have people who are being held here be forgotten. As I said, people are here because of their dreams. They're not here because of antisocial behavior. They're here because of economic necessity or a dream of a better life. And at a time of pandemic, we have all kinds of questions that get raised, like how does one resist injustice at a time when just the act of socially congregating, of being in close proximity and solidarity in and of itself constitutes a threat to the health and safety of others. So it's a way that we try to be responsible, but not passive. I'm just so grateful to the organizers of this event, this public witness. It is so important to the people who are held inside prison, and I think to ourselves that we are here bearing witness. We know that this is going to be a long struggle dealing with a pandemic, and we also know that the pandemic did not occur at a moment where everything was the beloved community. That all the pandemic is an extra layer, an extra challenge that we have to deal with in addressing fundamental injustices, fundamental inequalities that are pre-existing conditions here. So those are my thoughts. Thank you for letting me share it.
Thank you so much for speaking. We really appreciate it. So
Great.
Our second speaker is going to be Eva Castillo. She's a native of Caracas, Venezuela. She has a long history of working and advocating for immigrants. the director of New Hampshire Alliance for Immigrants and Refugees. Eva was awarded with the Martin Luther King Award and an Americanism Award from the Daughters of American Revolution, which is given to naturalized Americans who have shown outstanding civic engagement. So thank you so much, Eva. It's also your birthday, I've heard. So happy birthday.
Thank you. Well, I just wanted to say, first of all, thank the organizers and thank every single person that came here. For many, many years, I mean, more than 40 years, I've been doing immigration basically by myself before I really paid attention. Things have changed for the world. And like Renny was just saying, this is a fight that's going to take a long time, and it's a fight that we cannot win alone. It was nice to see so many people and this movement, how it's been growing. Every Saturday, Sunday, there's more people coming. So it fills my heart with joy to see how, you know, we're coming together for humankind. Really, you don't need to be an immigrant to support the the rights of immigrants, the rights of people. It made me feel happy to see how the inmates, you know, see us through the windows and they wave or they pull on the walls. But it's also sad to see that they're treating that they're being treated as subhuman by a system. Their rights are not afforded, that they're not allowed to go home and wait with their families, just like all of us are encouraged to do, that their lives are being put in jeopardy. But we have to keep going. We have to send a strong message that these people are not forgotten, that they're not alone, that they're supported. And I just found a beautiful prayer reflection in my pocket right now called "We Are One" by Anwar Fazal that I want to read a little bit of to close. We all drink from one water. We all breathe from one air. We rise from one ocean and we live under one sky. Remember, we are one. The newborn baby cries the same. The laughter of children is universal. Everyone's blood is red, and our hearts beat the same song. Remember, we are one. We're all brothers and sisters, only one family, only one earth. Together we live and together we die. Remember, we are one. Peace be on you, brothers and sisters. Peace be on you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was really beautiful. Thank you again for being here. So our last speaker is going to be Sebastian Fuentes. He traveled from Lima, Peru to New Hampshire as a student in 2001 and never left. He achieved citizenship on July 4th, 2016 during a naturalization ceremony at Strawbery Banke. Now living in Thornton, he is a father of 3, a board member of Rights and Democracy, and a New Hampshire State Democratic Delegate for Senator Bernie Sanders. Thank you so much, Sebastian, for being with us.
Thank you, Melinda. You guys can hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. I just want to really quick before I, finish my finish this presentation. I just want to wish Eva Castillo a happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños, Eva. I'm in the immigration world in New Hampshire. I'm just a little baby, and Eva, she's the person I always look up to her. So happy birthday, Eva. Everyone, I'm so happy that I see you. What are you doing this today? You have better things to do on a Sunday, especially amid this pandemic going on. But here you are, showing the better side of humanity. Inside the Stratford Detention Center, we have parents, we have brothers, grandparents that are not able to tuck their children into bed at night, not being able to help them with the schoolwork, with the schoolwork, of the children. We should not wait until one too many people get sick. It puts also our law enforcement members, their health in jeopardy as well. I would like to share a really quick quote about Dr. Martin Luther King that I think is perfect for this occasion. Hatred paralyzes life. Love releases it. Hatred confuses life. Love harmonizes it. Hatred darkens life. Love illuminates it. As a Latino man, I feel so good to see you act on injustice. It feels great to know that I'm not alone. We're not alone. I would like at the same time to make a little prayer, if you guys let me, for the officers inside. They're also human beings doing the job. They're also parents that want to go home. There are also sons and daughters wanting to go back. I pray them that God gives them the health and the compassion to keep treating the people detained at the Stratford Detention Center in good spirits. This issue is not just with it's not with the immigrants. It's also with the leadership. With that said, I appreciate you guys. Go on, be loud. I know you guys are gonna play some music outside. I think for us Latino people, music is the way to connect with everyone, and we're gonna be listening to that, to those perfect songs that's gonna bring us back home. It's gonna bring us back to the table for mama. It's gonna bring us back to our kids. So just be loud, show the best of humanity, and thank you very much and thank you very much for everything you're doing today, guys.
Thank you so much. So this call will be recorded, so you can always watch it again. We'll also share it, so you can share it with your friends on our Facebook page. And thank you to Alyssa with the Never Again Action Court team who organized this Zoom call for us. And thank you again, everybody, for joining us. We'll be here again next Sunday at 1 o'clock. We'll be here until the immigrants are released. So thank you all for your support.
Thank you.